Hi, this is Katya. I have some tequila, cilantro, and some citrus here. That means today we're going to make margarita bars. I'm going to start by making a crust for our bars. I have a sleeve of Ritz crackers here. They're going to go in the food processor to get crushed. Tiny bit of sugar and 1 stick of melted butter. Now we're just going to turn it into a nice crummy mixture. This only took a minute. And now we're going to transfer our bars base into a prepared baking dish. And I have it lined up with a little bit of parchment paper so it doesn't stick. And now I'm just going to spread it around and press it to the bottom. And you can also use graham crackers or saltine crackers instead of Ritz. Sometimes it's easier to work with your hands. That's what I'll do here. Just pressing it down. Okay, I have a nice sort of an even layer here. I'm going to bake it at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, while the crust is baking, we're going to prepare the filling. I'll start with some tequila, right in the measuring cup, a little bit of cilantro, zest of 1 lemon, zest of 2 limes. Now we're going to squeeze the juice out of our citrus, so juice of 1 lemon and 2 limes. So this is done. And by the way, you can use all limes and you don't have to use lemon if you don't want to. Completely your decision. We'll set that aside for a minute. Now in a different bowl, we'll combine 5 egg yolks and a can of sweetened condensed milk. I love this ingredient in desserts. So many things you can make with it. And we'll just whisk them together until smooth. Now we'll bring back our tequila mixture over here and we'll pour it right in and mix it again. In the meantime, our crust is done baking. I cooled it down slightly. It doesn't need to be completely cool. And now I'm ready to pour my filling on top of my crust. And it smells like margarita in here already. All that citrus, tequila, and cilantro. Okay, the filling is in. And now the instructions are, we're going to bake it for 15 more minutes. After that, we'll cool it off and we'll put it in the freezer for 2 hours. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, this pan has been in the freezer for the last 2 hours. This is the hardest part of this recipe, waiting. I'm gonna lift it right out of the pan. This is why the parchment paper came in handy. And because we are going for the margarita vibes here, we need a little bit of salt. I'm using some flaky salt and sprinkling it all over the top. And now all I have to do is cut this in squares and I'm done. Let's take a look how they turned out. My margarita bar is looking great and tastes delicious. It's a margarita that you can eat. Enjoy.